All right, I wanted to show you my newest bass. This is a Squier vintage 60s jazz bass. It's actually a copy of an early 60s jazz bass. This one is fretless. It does have the fret markers, fortunately, but it is a fretless bass, as you could probably tell by listening to it. It's actually a really nice copy of the early 60s jazz bass. It's made out of poplar instead of ash. But it's got the vintage knobs. Another nice touch they did was they yellowed the wood to make it, to give it that aged look. The only differences that I could see between this, as far as visually, between this one and the original early 60s is the paint job on the front is a little brighter. It's a little more yellow. And this that you see on a lot of the Fender basses, and actually guitars also, this wasn't present back in the early 60s. They just put this in, and it must be an upgrade. What this actually is, it's not just a stripe. What they do is they route out the neck. They set the, what's the word I'm looking for? The truss, the truss rod. They set the truss rod in, and then they refill the neck with a different kind of wood. And I understand it's a walnut, and that's why it's a different color. But anyway, that's the way they put the truss rod in. And I don't know what year they started it, but the very early 60s did not have this specific stripe in the back. Otherwise, it's a pretty nice copy. It sounds nice, it plays nice, and it's cheap enough. So if you are looking for a fretless to screw around with, the Squier vintage 60s is a pretty nice choice. Okay, see ya.